The grain and the trap. One day, a hunter ventured into the desert to catch birds. He wandered until he reached a green, promising meadow where he had seen birds flying. He quickly prepared his net, tying one end to the base of a tree and scattering wheat and barley underneath. He held the other end of the string and sat a few steps away beside a rose bush. He then covered his head, shoulders, and body with grass and green branches, remaining perfectly still as he waited for his prey. From the distant desert, a swift bird, attracted by the sight of the greenery, arrived. It descended and began searching for grain near the hunter's hiding spot. As the bird came closer, the hunter suddenly sneezed. Hearing the sound, the bird realized someone was there. It looked around carefully, and, spotting the strange mound of foliage, recognized the grass-covered shape of a man. It sat a safe distance away and asked, "O grass-covered one, who are you, and what are you doing among these bushes?" The hunter replied in a gentle voice, "O dear bird, leave me be and attend to your own affairs. I am a devout, ascetic man who has renounced the world. I have withdrawn from people to practice piety and worship in solitude." The bird was skeptical. "I hear a strange new idea. What kind of worship is it to hide under grass in the desert? True renunciation is not about seclusion. You can worship God in the city, in your village, or wherever you live, and still work to benefit others with your efforts. Haven't you heard the saying, worship is nothing but serving creation? It is not about rosaries, prayer mats, and cloaks." The hunter sighed dramatically. "It seems you are a simple bird, and do not understand people. They are wicked, they lie, cheat, deceive, and oppress one another. Their hearts are only set on worldly possessions. My heart is too delicate to witness such things. I have worked my whole life and been good to people. Now, in my old age, I seek only solitude to contemplate the afterlife. For my food, desert plants are enough, and for my clothes, tree leaves suffice. How long must one chase the world?" The bird countered, "Your feelings may be true, but you are not a wild animal meant for the desert. As long as you are alive, you should be with others. If others are bad, you should be good so that they may learn from your example. Think, if all good people became recluses like you, all the world's necessary affairs would falter. This is not true goodness or worship. True worship makes life better for everyone. All the prophets, wise scholars, and good people lived among the common folk and shared their sorrows. Have you ever heard of a truly virtuous person sitting under grass, concerned only with himself? This is a self-centered act, to abandon everyone else for the sake of your own afterlife." The hunter pretended to grow weary of the argument. "O bird, please leave me alone. I have seen too much wickedness. Now, the recent death of my neighbor has become a solemn lesson for me. I can no longer be blind to my own mortality. It is strange that now that I have withdrawn from people, you do not let me think about God. Please don't bother me." The bird accepted the dismissal. "Very well," it said, and started to leave. But after a few steps, its gaze fell upon the pile of wheat and barley under the net. "There is no grain of wheat growing naturally in this meadow," it thought. "Why is there so much here?" It desperately wanted to eat, but it was still preoccupied by the hunter's pious talk of God and sin. So, it turned back and politely asked, "Excuse me, are those wheat and millet yours?" The hunter answered quickly, "No, my dear, they are not mine. I own nothing in this world. But as far as I know, these belong to 2 poor orphan children and are forbidden to you. Do not dare touch them. Only if someone is truly deserving and on the brink of death from hunger may they eat them. Though," he added casually, "it really does not concern me at all." The bird, whose mouth was watering and whose desire had grown unbearable, pleaded, "As it happens, I am very deserving and close to perishing from hunger. For someone as famished as me, even forbidden food is permissible to eat. The hunter said flatly, I don't know. I have nothing to do with these matters. You know your own situation best. In any case, if you are not deserving, it is a sin. Otherwise, no one will stop you. The bird rationalized, since it is like this, I will eat a few grains. This will give me strength to live. Surely, if I eat a little, it is no great fault. It went forward and pecked at the grain, but with the very first bite, it was snared in the net. It struggled desperately, instantly understanding that all the hunter's words were a carefully crafted deception. The hunter, his goal achieved, emerged from under the grass cover to secure his prize. The captured bird cried out, I know my mistake. This is the just punishment for one who falls for the deception of a false ascetic, a hypocritical worshipper, and a cunning man of pretense. The hunter grinned. I don't know those people you speak of. Here there was only you and me. I did not say anything truly unreasonable to deceive you. I claimed to practice asceticism, and you claimed to be starving and deserving. Now, you ate the wheat, and I will eat you, so that I may receive the reward for my labor. You must admit that it was your own greed that truly deceived you. Everyone who falls into a trap does so because of their own desire. Even if I hadn't sneezed and you hadn't seen me, you still would have gone for the wheat and fallen into the trap. You wanted to believe that the grain was there for you, ignoring the obvious danger. You did this to yourself, and there is no remedy for what one does to oneself.